Always tryna fight, I'm about to grill them like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might pop my jack, then uppercut, and he up on my way. With my boat, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over, I'm new to camp. I'm new to camp, sitting ringside with my dog. I'm what coach flip, underdogs coming out on top, got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm talking. Here comes the. This bout. So much hype surround. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. They're both trying for a knockout. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Of the 6 fights these men have had against each other, of course, the most famous has to be the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Can they make it? Part 2. Yes, they can. Why have these guys fought so many times? Because it's always so close. It's always so entertaining. It's like a seesaw. You cannot put your house on this. You just can't.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The Raging Bull is dazed! And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. There's the bell for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They got out of the way of that right hook. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Good counter punching. Did you see that? Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
time they throw a shot, they get countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. Talking about LaMotta in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Straight right just misses. A perfect counter lands. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate. Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Man, Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about LaMotta in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. How about that time counter shot? Missing with the hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Back and forth they go. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Off the charts. Did you see that? Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got that?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Talk about LaMotta in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like...
And there's the bell for round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Perfect counter shot. Straight right just misses. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Do you believe what we are seeing? There's a counter shot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Has to be careful. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's start the sixth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Catch and shoot. They both want the knockout. Punch, counter punch. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. He misses with that jab. They exchange punches. Nice counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. LaMotta in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges...
And there's the bell to start round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Caution is being thrown to the wind. And he scores with the counter. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. LaMotta in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like...
And they're back at it again here in round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. we'll just say marvelous, but some...
And the Raging Bull is down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing... The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
That's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. LaMotta in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 9. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Goes to the canvas. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four. Give me your ball.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Gotta waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta paw you. walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope.
Oh my God, Johnny! Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though.
It's round 10. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
That counter punch caught him clean. It really takes something to put Jake LaMotta down, and he just did it. Everything looks better in slow motion. Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you got away with it, you can do it again.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Just missed with that hook. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook doesn't score. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. And right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter shot. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to fight it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
time they throw a shot, they get countered. Sugar Ray is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.